we're talking a little bit about the priorities of a more progressive agenda, the things that they want to build. Is there even a more basic step that needs to be addressed first? Because one of the issues that I think afflicts maybe more progressive policies, which is we need $500 billion to build this. We need to tax billionaires to get the money to do this. But the public does not trust that that money will be attached to a value that directly impacts their lives because they haven't seen it for a couple of decades or so. And on the flip side, the Republicans come in with a scythe and they're chopping it in the name of efficiency, but again, with no eye to value. Do Democrats have to almost take even a step further back and simplify the case for value and making that case to people and competence?
Let me say this one as clearly as I possibly can. Democrats have to be the party that owns government reform.
Right.
One thing is if they don't, then what you're going to get is something like DOGE, which is the destruction of the government under the guise of reform. But two, the politics of reform, it is one of the most powerful streams of politics that exists in American life. I think if you just go back over recent elections, you can basically predict the winner just on who owns the politics of reform. So Obama runs as a good government reformer. I mean, people forget this now about him, but his big pitch was not post-racialism. It was
yes, we can.
The special interests and the lobbyists they're dicing us up into red and blue, and they're fooling us, and they're fucking up our politics, and we're going to get them out of here, and we're going to have a government for you. Obama was very much a reformer. Trump, in his own way, in 2016, he runs as a reformer.
Sure.
Drain the swamp is a reform line, and Hillary Clinton is very much she's been in Washington forever. She took all this money from Goldman Sachs, right? She embodies the opposite of reform, the status quo. People always say status quo and change. And I think this is a place where Democrats often don't want to see part of what that implies because they're we're not the status quo. We have all these big projects, just as you're saying, John, to give people money. But status quo is also about this question of will you change the way the thing works?
Yes.